Hello, International. We are so excited to be back with you guys for our second Focus and Go call. Thank you so much for all your amazing feedback. You know, we're so happy that you love the new format, and we're going to continue to make this call as special and useful for you guys as we can. So obviously you can tell I've got some special guests with me today. Say hello to our President Albert and our Senior Vice President Cammie Dempsey.
Hey, hey!
So excited you guys are on the call, and we're going to hear some fun stuff for both of you. You know, if you've been following our social, you'll know that at the beginning of the month, we hosted the International Leadership Retreat in Dublin. And let me tell you guys something, it honestly was a whole nother level of awesomeness. You know, I know we were all blown away by some of the announcements Mark made together with all of our dark horses. We had Cammie giving away unbelievable tips, Albert talking about our international vision, and I got to share some marketing stuff that's really fun that's in the works. So we're just excited, and events like these are so special, but let's not forget that they don't happen overnight. So I want to give massive shout outs to all of you for making it an unforgettable weekend, and congratulations again to all of you that qualified. And you know, I just want to give a shout out to Paul Barnier and all the leaders in France. They just did an event. They're kicking off their summer, off that leadership retreat with an event with over 700 people there. And I asked, you know, who in the room is new here? 75% of the people were new in the room. And they decided they're beginning their summer by investing in themselves and their business, and they're running this summer. So I'm excited. Cammie, are you excited?
Well, I have to say, I've been to a lot of leadership retreats in my life, and that had to have been one of the best ones I've ever been to. And I'll be honest, the talk that Mark gave on the dark horse, that one lit a fire under me. You know, I was just like, I'm the dark horse. And over here in the States, you know, we just got a triple crown, and very few horses have ever won the triple crown. And I thought, how fitting, because we've been talking about the dark horse all year long. And you know, Kinsey, I was thinking, what does it mean to be a dark horse? Because there's a lot of people listening in today that we're not with us at the leadership retreat in Dublin. And I wanted to just stop and think for a minute and talk a little bit about this dark horse. Because when Mark talks about being a dark horse, or are you my dark horse, or he says, I'm betting on you, what does that mean to me? And what does a dark horse look like? And for me, I believe a dark horse is somebody that they are a make-a-way, find-a-way kind of person. They will not make any excuses. Now, that doesn't mean there's not plenty of excuses to be made. That doesn't mean that they haven't run into lots of challenges or obstacles. You know, I think about that horse that just won the Triple Crown. I'm sure there was injuries they worked through. I'm sure there was situations and circumstances that came, challenges that they came up against, and yet they pressed on. And that's what I think about when I think about a dark horse. When I want to bet on somebody, I want to think about somebody who has a goal in mind and will stop at nothing. They will not stop short of what the goal is they've set for themselves. Now, we all know sometimes we may not hit that goal exactly on the time frame that we had wanted to, but at the end of the day, it's every day staying focused on that goal and knowing we'll do nothing short of making sure that goal happens. It's being focused. It's having unwavering faith and not allowing distractions to take you out of your game, you know? And why would I bet on a dark horse, or why would I want Mark to bet on me? I would want him to bet on me because I have a strong why. I know exactly what I want. I want him to bet on me because of my work ethic. I want him to see me showing up every time. I love what you said about Paul and the group over there in France. I mean, people that are showing up, that sends a strong message. They're getting on the calls. They're winning the contest. I know we get to celebrate, you know, some of the people that are doing some awesome things here in a minute, but and I also believe somebody that you bet on is somebody that does what they say they're going to do. They do what they say they're going to do. And I remember when Denise Walsh said to me one time, she said, you know what I love about Mark and Cindy Pentecost? And I said, what? She said, Mark has never not done something he said he was going to do. And I think that is a mark of a dark horse. And I believe we're led by a dark horse. And so, you know, Mark made his bets. We were all there. He bet on us. It was awesome. And he allowed us all to take our betting slips home and bet on people on our own team. And I know I've been tagged in several posts on social where you got something in the mail. and you were bet on, and you might be thinking, what does that mean? That is of high value. That is of great significance. That means your leader sees in you what we just talked about a little bit, and so don't take that lightly. And then think about who on your team. Number one, would you bet on yourself? Are you doing the things that are necessary that somebody would bet on you? And then I'd think about who on your team are exemplifying the right things that you would say, I'm going to bet on them. I'm going to place a betting slip on them. There's a lot of people right now, I'm sure. I know there was so many seasons of my 11 and a half years in the field where I was not on the right track. I was not, going in the direction I needed to be going. I was not doing the things I needed to be doing. I had kind of fallen off the horse, if you will, or I'd fallen off the track. And I'm wondering how many people here today are feeling stuck, or they're feeling like, I just am falling short. I'm just falling short. How do I get back going? And I would say it's really simple. You make a decision. You make a decision today that you're going to get back on track. You make a decision today that you are worth it. And it is that simple. And you might say, no, Cami, but you don't get it. Yes, I do get it. We all have life. It's not a matter of if life is going to happen to you. It's a matter of when and how often. Because life is happening to each and every one of us every single day. But it's what we do with the cards that we're dealt that determines where we're going to be. And, you got to make a decision. Don't wait till July 1st to start over. You got several days left of this month to finish strong. And today's the day that you can decide that you draw the line and you go, you know what? I'm all in. I think about diets, right? You've all tried to diet before, and sometimes we're like, I'll wait till Monday, or I'll wait till the beginning of the next month. No, don't wait to do tomorrow what you can begin today. And so I believe it all begins right here. It begins with your belief. I call it belief. And I wonder how many of you are wondering, well, how do I get that belief? How do I grow my belief? What do I do to get the kind of belief that I need to get where I want to go? And, a couple things. I would say you can increase your belief in a number of ways. And one of those is sometimes you have to, who are you hanging out with? Who are you hanging out with? Because I believe belief bleeds. Okay, it bleeds over. And if you're hanging around with people with strong belief, you just soak it up. You just soak it up from them because it's contagious. And I believe that's one of my greatest strengths is I have just this unwavering belief that this business was exactly what was going to be the answer to our prayers. And because of that belief, I had the Walshes, come and attach themselves to me. And I had the Dunns, and I had the Sassics, and I had the Passics, and I had Kyler, and so many great leaders. And I know you can think of people that you attach yourself to because you just want a piece of the belief that they carry. And so, who are you hanging out with? It's really important. If you're hanging around with leeches, blood suckers, instead of people that you can grab a little bit from, then you got to change and adjust and set a new path. How about events? I love what Paul and the team just did there in France. What a great way to build belief. Hearing like-minded people having success, realizing, why can't you? Why not now? The answer is you can and you should, and right now should be the day. You got to have to develop it. Belief is a muscle you develop, and it's developed through personal development and time and taking risks and seeing yourself succeed at things. And so for those of you that are new at this and you're like, gosh, my belief I know isn't, fake it. Kyler said early on, fake it till you own it. And so I would say fake that belief, because you know what? No one knows you don't have it if you're using it. And before you know it, as you start getting the results, you're like, oh my gosh, I can do it. I am able to do it. So those are some ways you can grow your belief, and it's going to be through these practices that you'll grow that belief muscle. And I truly believe it's what's going to take your business from where it is right now to where you want it to be. So Kinsey and Albert, new people joining right now, got a lot of things available for them. I mean, first thing right away, to get 4 people to try and buy the products, they get a shopping spree. $100 shopping spree, boom. And then beyond that, we've got a $1,000 Ruby bonus. Right now, new people can join It Works, go Ruby by the end of this month, and they can earn $1,000. That's 5 people they share this business with, and they don't even have to share it with them personally. So, they can take advantage of that $1,000 Ruby bonus, and then they've got a couple months to take advantage of that Emerald bonus, which is another $5,000. And I'm just excited because there's so much available to people who are willing to go work for it right now. And, you know, if you are somebody that wants that bonus, or you have people on your team going for those bonus, they have to make a decision. They have to decide, and then they have to be relentless about that decision. And that's where you can talk to them about being a dark horse. I'd remind all of you, not just new people, you have a choice in life. You can pay now and play later, or you can play now and pay later. And a lot of you are paying right now already. So why not put in the extra work, the extra time, and investment to be able to play later and to get the life that you dream about, right? Because that dream very much can become a reality with what It Works is putting out there. So honestly, there's just nothing standing in the way of where we are right now and where we want to be. And I'm telling you guys, you have everything you need. Everything you need. You've got tools. You can sip and sample the products. We put promotions out there this month. And now you've got these rank up bonuses. Tell your story. Tell your story. Show your before and after pictures. Tell other people's story on your team. Stories sell. And there are so many incredible things happening physically and, you know, with our health, but also financially. So get loud about those stories. And I know, Kinsey, you're going to talk about how this could be you. Anybody watching, following you, seeing what you're doing day in, day out, as long as we're loud about what this business is blessing us with, health, finances, friendships, fun, freedom, people are going to want to join you. People follow people who are in a place that they want to be. And so be loud about where you are and let them know that this isn't just for me, it's for you too. Gosh, I could talk all day. Do you guys wonder if you're going to be able to join the call with me today?
We love having you on, Cammie, and thank you, because not only did you come and pour into us recently at our leadership retreat, because we loved having you there, but you're on this call and pouring into our family. So you talked about unwavering belief, and it's clear you've got unwavering belief in us and in International. So we appreciate you. We know you're also in the middle of a move down south, so you've got lots going on in your life, but there's always time for the International family.
Always time for our Works family. I got to tell you guys, no excuses. And if I'm not going to let you make excuses, we're not going to make excuses. So I just want to end with this, Albert. I know we've got some celebrating to do, and we've come very, very far, but we're not stopping now. That's for sure. So I just want you all to know, and I want you to see me. Mark always says he does huddles because you can look at people in the eyes, and I want you to look at me in the eyes right now and hear me when I say, this is your month. You can do it, and I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. We choose you. We're betting on you. I love it, Albert. I'm excited.
I am too, and I'm glad you're betting on us because we are ready to be bet on. So, you know, when we talk about betting, we talk about others that have kind of led the way in success. So without further ado, this is kind of one of mine, and I know Kinsey's favorite parts, which is being able to do shout outs and recognize those of us that are leading from the front. And, you know, we love to hear about how your lives are changing through the It Works opportunity. You know, you get to say yes, and then you get on this journey with It Works. And we love watching you pay down student loans or quitting your regular job, starting your own sense of entrepreneurialism in a business, and just the great results from the products. I mean, there's so many wins when we join It Works. So, you know, you guys are out there crushing it, and you're turning your dream boards into reality with our wonderful opportunity. So we got to meet some of our top enrollers and some of our top leaders at our retreat. And now we also get to do a little recognition because, you know, those of you that are leading from the front, you're stepping up to new levels, and it starts by sharing the opportunity, and it starts by stepping up into new levels of leadership. So right now, we want to do some recognition for those of you that are our top enrollers last month and also who stepped up into a new level of leadership with It Works. So let's cue some music, watch for your name, and if you don't see it here, know that your name could be there in a coming month if you step up and go with us. So music. Yes. Woo. Here you go. Love it.
Congratulations.
Top enrollers and top steppers. Congratulations to all of them, Kinsey. We've got a lot of people to celebrate.
I love it. You know, we loved seeing you guys recently share your success stories. We want you to be proud of what you guys have achieved. We want you to get out there, talk about it works, how it's changed your life, because you never know. You may inspire someone else to do the exact same thing and perhaps join your team or become a customer. You know, remember to keep it short and fun. You know, people want to know what you're doing, but they want to hear about the fun. They want to see the results. So I love the campaign of This Could Be You, because it's really about people seeing what you're doing and wanting to be a piece of it. You know, you could even take photos of on your dream vacation. We know it's summer right now. Post those on social. Show it with the This Could Be You overlay. I know I've been seeing it and I love it. It's in your It Works Office app. So if you don't have that, download your app. If you've already earned your first time Emerald bonus, huge congratulations to you. I know I got to meet some new Emeralds in France this past weekend, and I'm so excited. So I know some of you have already earned it. Keep working, guys. We're coming to the end of the month, and this kind of stuff is life-changing. We're talking $5,000 extra dollars. So love all the tips that Cami gave to you. And just remember to keep sharing your story and use the hashtag This Could Be You. You know, we want to thank you guys so much for joining us. One of the things that is so special about It Works is that this business is for you. It is personal. You know, we want to support you, give you the best advice, tips we possibly can, and ultimately help take your business to a whole nother level. You know, we want you to go get your dreams and go beyond and keep dreaming. You know, we're excited, and I just want to give a little sneak spoiler. You know, we got so much coming out, but follow the international social media, guys. We've got some fun announcements coming out end of June, beginning of July, and we really are going to make this summer legendary. So Albert, we're going to finish up this call. We know June's coming to an end. Do you have anything else you want to give us right now?
You know, I'm reflecting on what Cami said. You know, who you are tomorrow begins with what you do today. And this call is about focus and go. So be intentional, be bold with your actions this month. Right now, as soon as you finish listening to us here, go out and make change happen. Cami gave us great tips. It's now a matter of putting those tips into action. So see yourself as deserving also of these incredible bonuses that we have. You know, these aren't just out there for others to achieve. They're out there for me to achieve in this bonus, right? So if you believe, you will achieve, but you've got to start to see yourself with that income, and you got to start to see yourself paying cash for your family trip this summer, investing in a second home, paying for your mortgage, whatever it is. This is a game-changing month. So as Cami said, get out there. We're betting on you. You are our dark horse. Let's show Mark that International is ready to run and run fast. So we wish you a spectacular June. Focus and go. From all of us here, we're betting on you. Let's make June spectacular.
Love it, love it. Thank you, guys. We'll see you next month.
Thanks, Cami.
Thanks for having me, guys. Woo!